Hello, everybody. Make sure that I'm on. Hi, everybody. So, happy Thursday. I just wanted to hop on here live real quick and share with you a really exciting shipment that came in today. So, I received my very first wine club shipment today. So, I'm super excited about it, even though I can't drink it. I'm very excited about saving it for the next 2 months. So I wanted to hop on here real quick and share with you because this is my very first wine club shipment. It's super special because it has one of my favorite varietals inside of it, which is the North Coast Zinfandel. And I love the Paso Robles Cab. So I had to start getting this one. So I wanted to come on here and open it live with you because wine club is something that not many people know a lot about. So I wanted to share it with you. Okay, so when you get your shipment of any wine in, it looks like this. So it's really hard for me to lift this box, but this is a 6 bottle case, and I love it because the box is decorated with all of our different cause partners. So we have planting trees on here, supporting LGBTQ youth, supporting literacy, helping Napa farm workers, ending hunger, pet adoptions, veterans. So the box is really cool because it's decorated all over the box, okay? So when I opened this box up, I found a really cool brochure. So I wanted to share it with you because let me just get in a more comfortable position. It's not easy getting comfortable right now. Oh, hi, Tia. So when I opened my box up, this is what I received. So with every wine club shipment or any One Hope shipment in general, you're always going to get this nice, pretty white envelope. And when you open it up, it has a couple things inside of it. So I wanted to share with you, it has your shipping packing slip here, and then just to give you a little insight as to what you are receiving when you get your wine, it's really nice that they give you this personalized message, and it says, we just wanted to take a moment and say how deeply grateful we are for your purchase of One Hope. Thanks to the support of customers like you, we've provided 2,758,428 children with meals, helped 65,267 animals find their forever homes, educated 4,124,622 women about ovarian cancer, funded 22,716 weeks of literacy education for children in low-income countries, and so much more. With your continued support, we can grow our impact and change the world together, one delicious bottle of wine at a time. So you can just kind of see the time that they take to really thank their customers, because every bottle does give back and every bottle helps fund something. Okay, so it's really special. So that came in my little packet here. I also received a spring catalog. So the catalog is really nice because it does give some really awesome recipes as well. So you can see some appetizer recipes in there. I personally love, the spring charcuterie board. Looks delicious. What else is in here? The prickly pear margarita is also inside. And that's with our celebration Brut. Look, we've got lots of things in here. So it gives you some great graphics. It tells you about all the wines. So it's a really nice way to kind of dive in, okay? Now, this here tells you about our wine club, okay? So that's what I'm sharing with you today because I couldn't wait to open this, okay? So this is another case that I am hoarding for the next 2 months. And then finally, what's unique about our wine club shipment is that inside your little thank you envelope, you get this really fun brochure. And this is not something that you typically get with your wine club shipments. But it shows you all the wines that are in our wine club. Okay. Now, our wine club runs from July 1st to September 1st. So this is something that you can get anytime during that time period. And it's really nice because you get 20% off of the 6 bottles that are in the wine club, and then you get free shipping. So this is definitely a lower cost way to try different wines. So if you're somebody like me who loves to go wine tasting, loves trying all different types of wines, Wine Club is something you definitely want to subscribe to because 4 times a year you will get 6 bottles that are curated by our winemaker who is amazing, Mari Coyle, and she picks these based off of the upcoming season. So you get them at a discount, and personally, you get wines that you wouldn't typically get to try unless you were part of the wine club members. So, for instance, the Reserve Zinfandel, the North Coast, that I'm so excited about, you can only get that as a wine club member. Um, so, inside your little packet here that you're going to get, it says it's Mari's Harvest Picks. So, this wine club that just started, it's based off of the harvest time that is in Napa Valley right now. So harvest season is coming up. If you don't know anything about harvest season, it's the time of year when they harvest the grapes, and it is a gorgeous time in Napa Valley. The wine all comes from our Napa Valley vineyard and surrounding regions, and it's in Rutherford, California. So it's a beautiful time to go visit there. This is again all based off of the harvest. All right. So this is, they go from berry to, which is their grape, okay, to harvesting and actually making the wine. All right. So this season they've included 2 wines that they have brought back from the cellar. So what that means is they kind of took them away for a little bit, and then they age them a little bit more, and they make them even more delicious, and then they bring them back. So 2 of those wines would be the Reserve Sparkling Brut, the North Coast, and then also the Reserve Zinfandel, the North Coast as well. So this is definitely a time to snag these bottles because you can't get them otherwise, okay? So I'm going to go through and explain some of these bottles to you. It comes really nicely packaged and nice and secure. This came to me in about 3 to 4 business days via FedEx. And then, ooh, look at that. So fun. So you can pretty much just bring this pamphlet right out and then have your own little wine tasting, or grab a few friends and taste some of these wine club bottles. That's what I would love to do. That's what I might actually do. Not now. So our first one is the North Coast Sparkling Brut. Okay. So look at this fancy bottle. All right. So there's our North Coast Sparkling Brut. This particular bottle, again, was just re-released, brought out of the cellar. And you can see it is a little fancier than our typical Vintner bottles. This particular bottle of champagne, this Brut, is made in the French style of champagne making, which is called the Méthode Champenoise method. Okay, and really difficult to say, but it's a little bit different. Tasting profile on this one is red raspberry, strawberry, green apple, and citrus flower. Ooh, I can't wait to try this one. This one sounds really yummy. Food pairings for this one: oysters in a half shell, brunch, bagels with salmon and capers, and sushi and lemon meringue pie. Okay, like all of our other sparkling bottles, they all go towards hunger. Okay, so this helps why hunger, helps end children's childhood hunger. It tells you that right on the bottle. So that's another reason why I love our bottles, because if you look at them, you can see up and close and see all the fun facts about here. I love it. Okay, so really nice bubbly. If it's too maybe dry for you, you can always add different juices to it to make a yummy mimosa. But this is definitely one that you're going to want to try. It's brought back from the cellar. Okay, so we have our first bottle in our new Harvest Wine Club, which is the North Coast Reserve Sparkling Brut. Okay, all right. Our second bottle is a Vintner bottle. Okay, and this one is the One Hope Chardonnay. So this is going to be your Vintner Chardonnay. It's a 2017 California Chardonnay. And this one is a 90-point award-winning wine that we have. Okay, so again, with our Vintner bottles, you can see all your tasting notes are directly on the okay? And I have to say that another cool fact about this bottle is that guess what day it is? It is National Sugar Cookie Day. So one thing that you should know about Chardonnay is that it goes very well, it pairs very well with sugar cookies. So this is one bottle that you can pull out today and try it with your sugar cookies. All right, so some tasting notes for this one are green apple, citrus, and vanilla. Okay, I can only imagine why this must taste really well with sugar cookies because you have that vanilla right in the sugar cookie. All right. Food pairings for this one, spice squash, creamy cheeses, fresh crab, and macaroons. And it helps against breast cancer. So all of our Chardonnays support breast cancer. This one in particular helps fund clinical trials to find the cure for breast cancer. 1 in 8 women in the U.S. will be diagnosed with breast cancer in their lifetime, so our Vintner Chardonnay helps support that. Okay, so cheers to your sugar cookies, bake a batch, and grab yourself a bottle of Chardonnay today, right? Or Riesling. The Monterey County Riesling also pairs well with sugar cookies. Just fun fact. All right, so our third bottle in our wine club. Which one should we pick? If we're going in tasting order, we would pick the Reserve Pinot Noir, which is this one. Okay, so fun fact about our Reserve bottles, they are black labels with not screw tops, with corks, unlike our Vintner bottles, which are white labels with screw tops. Okay, so our next bottle in the wine club this month or this quarter is the Carneros Pinot Noir. Okay, so here's our Carneros Pinot Noir. It's a Reserve bottle, and a really cool thing is that I think, let's see, 4 out of 6 bottles in the wine club are Reserve bottles. Yes, Tia, must have to support breast cancer. All right, so we've got our Reserve Carneros Pinot Noir here. It's a 2017. Tasting profile for this one is dried berries, strawberry compote, sun-dried redwood, food pairings, caramelized onion pastry, shiitake mushroom fettuccine, grilled salmon, strawberry sorbet with fresh mint, and that all sounds really good. You'll notice that with our Reserve bottles that the pairing suggestions are slightly more elevated than our Vintner bottles. Okay. This bottle, it says right on the bottle, it actually helps educate people on how they can save endangered species, just like my favorite bottle, the Edna Valley Pinot Noir. Okay, so this goes towards Wild Aid, helping to save endangered species, just like my favorite bottle. So that is our Carneros Reserve 2017 Pinot Noir. All right, so let's move on. We still have 3 more. All right, so next in our lineup, if you were to actually go through a tasting, would be our Vintner Merlot. Okay, this one here is our Vintner Merlot. It is a screw top white label. It's part of our Vintner California collection or core collection of wine. And there you go. There's all your tasting notes. Really cool part about our Vintner collection is all the fun facts that are on the bottle. So you can't go wrong with them because even if you're stocking up on your wine, this is something that you can put away and let it even age even further. And then you even have it for cooking or maybe taking to a friend's house, a gift, because all of your facts are right on that bottle. So I love that about our wines. This particular bottle funds resources to help prevent heart disease. Okay, heart disease accounts for 1 in 7 deaths in the U.S. So our Vintner Merlot goes toward heart health. And tasting profile on this one is your dried cranberry, plum, tobacco, vanilla. I know a lot of people who say that they don't like Merlots, and they do in fact love our Merlot. So it's a little bit different than most Merlots. Food pairings for this one, spaghetti, roasted carrots, carne asada, vanilla cupcakes, okay? And a little fun fact, staycations and sunsets, okay? So that is Vintner Merlot. All right, put that one over here. All right, we've got 2 more left. Next up, if we were tasting in order, would be the one I'm most excited about trying myself again because it's been forever. This one was re-released from the cellar so that it could age a little bit more and just get a little bit, you know, blending with those flavors. So they re-released it from the cellar. This is our North Coast 2016 Reserve Zinfandel. And like I said, when I was out in Sonoma and Napa, Zinfandels were the varietal that I personally loved the most. So I'm very excited to taste this one again. It's been a while. I think it's been almost a year. So this particular bottle here, this one is a 2016 Zinfandel. This one helps end global diseases. So it delivers medicine to end neglected tropical diseases. Tasting profile on this one is going to be dried blackberry, black cherry, tea leaves, cedar chest. Food pairings, definitely elevated here. Dried fruit and nut medley. Lamb shakes, raspberry jam filled donut holes. That would be yummy. All right, so I cannot wait to try this one. So that is our North Coast Reserve Zinfandel. The only way that you can get this bottle is by becoming a wine club member. So definitely do that. Okay, get 20% off of all of your 6 bottles. 4 of them are reserves, free shipping. It's a great deal. Okay, and then you can order any other time of year, still get your 10% off of 6 and 20% off of 12 bottles. But you get this nice little surprise in the mail and this really cool tasting note pamphlet. All right, and finally, the last of our 6 bottles in our wine club shipment this quarter is going to be our Paso Robles Reserve Cabernet Sauvignon. It's a 2017. This is one of my husband's personal favorites when we go to BYOBs and we're looking for a cab. This is one that we most often take with us. We love this bottle. This is also a 90-point award-winning bottle. One Hope actually has about 7 bottles that have been submitted to get rated and have over 90 points or higher. So not to say that more of our wines wouldn't be rated, but there's about 7 that happen, and they've all gotten awards. So this is a 90-point award winner. So Paso Robles Cab is our last of the 6 in our wine club membership for this quarter, third quarter. And the tasting profile is dark cherry, dried herbs, vanilla, and bold. Okay. Food pairings: walnuts, braised greens, blue cheese stuffed flank steak, and rosemary cake. Okay. Our in-house chef, Dan, loves to make cookies, and he does that on our page in our community, and he always makes cookies to serve with cab. So if you are looking for a good pairing, any kind of like chocolate chip cookie, maybe throw in some walnuts in there. I know our other Vintner Cab goes really well with like little bits of toffee and peanut butter, little peanut butter cups. Okay, so these are all things that would be great in your cookies that are served with your cab. Okay, so cheers to our wine club. I hope that gave you a little idea of, you know, how awesome it is being a wine club member. It's one of the 4 ways that you can participate in One Hope. So you can always buy single bottles, but you don't get a discount on wine or your shipping. You can always become a preferred customer, which means you get discounted $10 shipping. You always get 10% off of 6 bottles, 20% off of 12 bottles, and then you get to be included in all of the sales that we have throughout the year, which we just had one, the poolside pack that sold out immediately. And then you also get to choose a nonprofit at the end of the year that you want to donate all your purchases from, and One Hope will donate an additional 10% back as a preferred customer. You can also subscribe. So you can subscribe as a wine club member, or you can subscribe every 1 to 4 months to get shipments sent to you that you can mix and match cases and full cases, half and full, and change those shipments. And you get free shipping for that, just like you do with the wine club. And then finally is our wine club. All right, so there's 4 different ways that you can purchase One Hope. All amazing, all give back to every different cause that we support. But again, definitely try our wine club, because it'll be definitely 4 different shipments a year that you can save 20% off of for just 6 bottles, not 12, and your free shipping. Okay, so again, try the wine club for this quarter, the Maury's Harvest Picks. It is the Reserve Cabernet Sauvignon, the Paso Robles is number 1. Then I went over the North Coast Zinfandel, brought back into from the vault, the One Hope vault, and then the Vintner Merlot, and then we had the Carneros Pinot Noir, another reserve, followed by our Vintner Chardonnay. Go make your sugar cookies for National Sugar Cookie Day on July 9th. And finally, another that was brought back from the vault, which would be the North Coast Sparkling Brut. All right. So I'm going to head off, everybody. Cheers to Thirsty Thursday. And I hope that you take me up on being a part of the wine club, because it's a super fun little shipment that you get with lots of fun things to read and try. All right. So long, guys. Bye.